Cheers. All right, let's kick the next section installment off of this. Make sure we have sound. I think we do. And ready to roll. Part 3 of this epic Mockern, I call it. Probably Mockern. Not exactly sure. But that's what we're looking at. We're going to need 15 victory banners to end this puppy. French currently have 9. And the Allies, being the combined Prussian-Russian coalition, only have 1. So here we go. We've got French going first. Leader number 6. A 7-ranked leader. This guy right here. So we'll need... What is that? Go away. We'll need 7 or less on him. Rolled an 8. Awesome. So then we mark, since he failed his command check, we'll mark him as failed and mark everybody within 2 hexes of him and then roll individual command checks for them. Because everything has to be difficult. Nope. Can't roll for him. He's under the command of a higher ranked leader. Can roll for him though. 1, 2, 1. Yep. So just for those guys. So let's start with these guys here. That'll be 7 or less. And they failed. Awesome. So mark them as failed. And then we'll go to Horse artillery here, 7 or less. He is in command. Lancers failed. Wow, this is not looking good. Crossyears, success. Light cavalry, not that I think I want to do anything with them, but they failed anyway. And line unit in the town, success. So that leaves 3 units that can activate. All right. Well, let's start with unit in the town, shall we? And depending on what happens, we could have our 10th victory banner for the French here, as that Russian light infantry is knocked down to a 2 strength. Line unit, 4 dice. 1s, 2s. Ah, 1 hit. We almost got it. Dang it. Thought we could have knocked him out of there. So now he's down to 1. He is broken, though. Oh, we needed to roll for our broken units. In fact, and that would consist of before drawing. So we have to hit the reverse real quick. And I think it's just this unit here. We'll roll for him. And he's back in business. He's done. Mark him as such. And where does that bring us? Crossyears. And no. Yeah. I'll just put him right here. And plug that gap. And then horse artillery. What do we have to fire at? Looks like nothing, but if we move into the woods, which I think we can do. Is there restrictions on moving horse artillery into the woods? I'm not sure. I might need a judge's ruling on this, but that's what we're doing. 1. Can he move 1 and fire? I think he can. That's 2 and not fire. 1 and fire. Horse artillery. 1. Yeah, he can do that. So we're looking at 1 2-hex range, moving range, fire, full strength. Horse artillery, 2x range. Looks like 2 dice, really? Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not going to argue with that. 2 dice. I'll take it. I'll go ahead and mark them as well. We got nothing. Cool. So that was a waste of time. All done there. Man, I thought sure we'd get a victory banner for this guy here. What a drag. Next, we've got this guy here. Leader number 4, also French. Leader number 4 is 9 ranked leader there. 9 or less on him. 4, 5, 6. He's got it in command. Mark him in command. Which means he's also in command automatically, which is very cool. And as are everybody within 2 hexes of these folk. So this guy, all in command. Not sure I will be doing an action with all of them, but let's go ahead and mark them. French looking to close this thing out early, huh? 1, 2 here. He can't do anything, but if we fire artillery here, we could potentially knock this light infantry out. And he's a 9-2, so he will not be under the command influence. So what are we doing here? 1, 2. I just feel like it's counterproductive to move and then do moving range fire and place myself in range of all of that nonsense. So I'm going to pass on him and wait for them to come at me. These guys will move. I'm blocking the camera again. I'm sorry. I'm going to move here. I don't even know what the hell these guys are. Light cavalry, I believe. You know them. These guys, yeah, they're just going to hang and wait. I'm not moving into that nonsense. Nothing to fire here either, so wait. Nothing to fire here. So that just leaves 2 artillery units that I'll be firing with. And we wanted to fire at specifically this unit here, who's already taken losses. French foot artillery 1, 2, 3 hex range, standing range fire is what? 2 dice. If we get 2 hits, that unit's gone. Oh, we got 1 hit. I feel like I'm getting robbed here of victory banners. He drops to a 1, and he's broken. Done. I need to mark him as done. In fact, I needed to mark all those guys since they passed. So that would be this guy, this unit. This unit. This unit. But then he didn't do anything, so why am I marking him? I don't know. 1, 2. He did do something, so he did something. We'll mark him. Is that all we need? Yep, okay. So let's switch gears here and go here. See what we can do with that. That is a what range? 1, 2, 3 hex range, 2 dice, foot artillery, right? We're gonna want 3s. We got nothing. So he's done. And then, good Lord, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 hex range should be 1 die. And 1 die it is. And we got nothing there. So pretty useless activation there. Draw another shit. French again. That's 3 in a row. 7. The 8 ranked leader here. Let's roll for him. 8 or less. Failed. Out of command. So then, should I have marked him? No, because he's less than, yeah, okay. So he's out. That means 1, 2, just this unit? Really? That's all I have that I can do with this? Wow. Nothing in range here. So yeah, that's all I have. Let's go ahead and charge this light infantry that's down to 1 strength point and see if we can get a flag for our efforts. Heavy cavalry. And in here, they'll form square. Roll for them. No, they won't because they're broken. They cannot form square. So with 1 die, if I can get a 1, a 2, or a 5, boom, gone. Pulled off the impossible. Another Russian unit done. Couldn't form line because they were broken. Pretty raw stuff there. What's these guys here? Another victory banner. That makes 10. 5 to go. I think the French got this. I may call this after, regardless of where we're at the end of this session, because I don't think the Allies are going to catch up. We're at 10 victory banners for the French. Only need 15. So 5 more to the Allies' 1 victory banner. I think they're running away with it here. Next, what are the odds we pull another French shit? What would be 4 French goes in a row? Nope. Got the Allies here. Leader number 4. Russian 7-ranked leader right here. Let's roll his command checks, 7 or less. Failed. Mark him. And then we'll have to roll for all individuals. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2. Is that it? That's it. All right, let's do our command check, 7 or less. Let's start with the Cossacks. Failed. Mark him as such. Light cavalry. No, he failed automatically because it's attached with a leader that failed. Artillery, 7 or less. 6, 7, 8. Failed. What else? Let's go with light infantry, full strength, 7 or less. Failed. I don't think anybody feels like doing anything today based on these dice results. Line unit, 7 or less. Good to go. And line unit further back, 7 or less. 5, 6, 7, 8 failed. This is crazy. Lots of fails. Finally, heavy cavalry, 7 or less. 5, 6, 7, 8 a fail. This is just embarrassing. Wow. Left flank is just exhausted, I guess. We will fire with 4 strength Russian line unit at the heavy cavalry. We're going to want 3s. And we get no 3s. Did get a 6, which cannot be ignored, I don't think. Heavy cavalry, can they ignore anything? No. So that'll push them back 1, and that's just fine, because again, all that does is push them out of range of further harassing fire. And mark him as done. What a bunch of mess there. Who's next? This is a bunch of hoo-hoo. Oh, pulled 2 chits. Do it again. Let's recenter here. Allies again, leader number 3. Allies making them run the table here. Leader number 3 is here. I wish he would have activated first, because then he could have automatically put him and him, no, at least him into automatic activation. All right, so what's his command check, 8 or less? 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, he just made it. So he is in command. Mark him. And that means everybody within 2 hexes that hasn't already taken action, and action is in command. So this guy, or is not already marked out of command, which is the majority of these. And that brings another question. So he was already out of command. There's some units here that were already out of command from the last session. Good Lord, stop. But is that to say you can't bring them? I guess if they're out of command, they're out of command. Seems like a waste. So based on that, we just have this unit that can fire at nothing. He can move up. This unit being this unit here. Put him here. Move up one, and no, he can't even do that. The town's going to soak up anything he would have left to fire with for moving range fire, so he's done. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Allies at all here. It's just not working out. Well, let's give it another go, though, with leader number 5. That's this leader. 8-1, he also has an 8 or less command check. Passes. It's a good start. But he only has 2 units within 2x range, so that's weak. Tell you what, though, I'm going to move him right here. We'll fire with this 4 strength lion unit into the woods, drops it down to 3 dice. We will want 4s. We got no 4s. We did get a 6. Will that push them back? Let me look at this. Yep, pushes them back. That's all I was able to do here. Push them back out of the woods. Let's mark them as having conducted an action. Take that away. That brings us here. Russian foot artillery, 4 strength. What range? 2x range, 3 dice. We'll drop to 2 dice. Because the, nope, 1 die. Wow, really? That's so brutal. 1 2x range, full strength, 3 dice. 2 gets sucked up because of the town, so it is 1 die. All right. Got a hit, though. Whittling away. He's now 2 strength with 2 shaken markers, verge of breaking. He's done. Okay, new shit. Allies again. Goodness sakes, that would be leader number 6. Where's he at? Leader number 6 is here. If he's in command, this unit will also automatically be in command, this leader. He is an 8 ranked leader. Let's see what he is. 8 or less. Good to go. Got it. So, we need all this stuff. We'll mark these guys as in command. I feel like there's an opportunity here that's being squandered for the Allies. And look at all this stuff that's good to go to do things. 1, 2, 2. Here, I got some grenadiers that'll do things all down the way. Forgot to rally for him, I think. He failed, so he's done. I need these guys. Plenty of stuff will be happening down here. My camera's done. Okay. So, As you can see, lots of stuff happened. We have cavalry sitting here doing nothing. All right, let's not do nothing. How about that? Let's move them here. This would be militia, Prussian militia lancers. So lancers good, militia bad. So kind of sucky lancers, I guess. We'll force this French line unit into square. Which was easily represented on the table with miniatures. And let's resolve that first before I get confused. Prussian militia lancers is 3 dice, but they're in square, so that drops to 1 die, and square fires first, blah, blah, blah. They missed. Lancers reply with a hit. So that paid off a bit. It's probably too little too late. I'll drop them from a 4 to a 3. And a shaken marker, and that's done. What else? We have more. This just is it's a stupid move for a lot of reasons, but I'm doing it anyway because just sitting back is worse. All I've done is place myself in point blank range of this French foot artillery, but might be able to knock out this French square. We'll see. They fire first. Get nothing. Militia lancers reply. Got a flag that can be ignored, so nothing going on there. Let's fire with Prussian foot artillery 1, 2, 3 hex range. Prussian foot artillery standing range fire 2 dice, 3 hex range, 2 dice. 1s, 2s, 1 hit. They'll go from a 4 strength to a 3 strength. And a 1 shaken marker, shaken bake, shaken break. 1 shaken marker. Shaken, not breaking. Mark him as complete. Move. I don't even remember who these guys are. Isn't that something? Militia. Prussian militia unit up on there. I guess we could bother to see how far they can actually move up instead of guessing. That is. Who is that? Reserve infantry. Prussian reserve infantry. That sounds promising. Not really. They can move 1, so they're done, yes. Who's next? Grenadiers. Looks like we had 2. Prussian Grenadiers, is that 1 hex or 2 hex? Probably 1 in battle, so just 1, either way. That seems fairly strict. Here. Mark it. We'll do moving range fire here at this line unit. That is, again, Prussian Grenadiers. Prussian Grenadiers moving range fire full strength. Actually, 3 strength is what, 2? No, it's full strength. Prussians, not Russians. So that's 4 dice. No, that's standing. Jesus. 2 dice, for God's sakes. One hit, so he'll go from a 3 to a 2, and another shaken marker means he's on the threshold of breaking. I'll mark him again. Got another grenadier unit that can do essentially the same thing. If we put them here, they will be able to roll 2 dice as well. 2 dice it is. Another hit. He drops to a 1 and is now broken. Replace those guys, shaken markers, with a breaking marker. And there it is, broken unit. Take that away, mark him. Pull this line unit up here. No more grenadiers, but they'll just only be able to make it to there. Mark them as finished. What else do we have? We'll move him up. Wasn't it 6 that activated? Yes. Shit. Right here, he's done. Him here, he's done. Who else? Jesus. Nothing these guys can do. These guys can move up 1, but that's it. And that should be the end of that. Mark them. All right. I don't think that Rallies are going to be able to do anything of importance here to improve their situation, but we'll keep going. So where are we at now? We're at a lot of Allied turns. We need a French turn here, huh? And we get a French turn. Looks like Commander number 5, but he had already activated, so I think why is he still marked as having not done something? Could be an error on my part. Let's go ahead and resolve that now. That's the only unit that would have been able to activate anyway, so French artillery, foot artillery, 2 range, full strength, 3 dice. We're going to want 3s. We got a hit, an A6. So what the hell is that? A Prussian militia lancer? Cannot ignore anything, and they start off as 3, so now they're 2, and they pull back 1. They drop to a 2 strength, retreat 1 hex, take a shaken marker, and that's the end of them. That's the end of the French activation as well. Most of those units having already activated. What's next? French again, yes. French leader number 8. If I can direct your attention to the right flank, this guy right here. 7 or less. He got a 6, he is in command. And as such, so are these units here, here, here. And why is this square? Did I forget to take this? Why is he marked with that? See, I don't understand that. All right, here we go. Let's act with the square first. It'll be 1 die. Got a 6, pushes them back. Why is that important? Typically a 6 wouldn't mean jack squat. But because we pushed him back, we can come out of square now and fire with more than 1 die at a time. So that's essential for the French. Mark all that. He's done. Good job. Artillery. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, let's fire at this 1 strength Cossack unit and see if we can finish it off. What do you say? French foot artillery, 2x range, 3 dice. Give me a 3 anywhere in here, please. Thank you. Gone. Cossacks gone. Victory banner for the French. All those Cossacks are is easy victory banners. I don't even know why I bother to use them. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 more to go. We got other things happening though. Let's see. That was the artillery that did that, yes. And then that brings us to light cavalry. Here's using your tabletop tactics. Ready? Light cavalry moves up. Forces Russian light into square. And after that's resolved, French line unit will light up said square. That's how you do that. And probably off camera again. So let's resolve square business first. Square fires 1 die. Does not bounce them off. In fact, it's nothing like cavalry fires or attacks. They got nothing. Now, French line unit can melee against the square. Cat fight outside. That'll be 4 dice. We're going to want 1s, 2s, 5s. Oh, look at that. What's their strength? Hold on to your hats here. Russian light infantry. It's gone. We got 3 hits on them. They are gone. That's how you do that. Cause them to form square, light them up. Could take ground if desired, do not desire. Another victory banner. Where's that now? 12. Which only leaves 3 more that I need. Yep. Let's finish drawing shits. 3 to go. French leader number 3. What's this guy over yonder? He is a 9 ranked leader, so we'll roll hopefully 9 or less. And we do. We rolled an 8, so good to go there. He's in command. Mark him as in command, and then pretty much everybody around him will go. So we'll mark all that stuff. There are units that won't be able to do things because there's a bit of a traffic congestion in here. For instance, those guys aren't going to be able to do anything. Those guys, let's see, 1, 2. We can do something with them. And then if we do something with them, then we can do something with them, and like dominoes, them and them. And I think that's it. Artillery already fired. And they want to stay. Why is that? Well, we're definitely doing this. Repopulating this village here. And using moving ranged fire. Let's mark all this stuff. It's like a flea market here with all the markers all over the place. Fire at the Grenadiers, moving range fire, 2 dice. Less than 1 hit on the Grenadiers. We have a starting strength of, I forget. Grenadiers starting strength of 4, flat out. So they'll drop to a 3 and take a shaken marker. Finish there. What was going to happen? These guys were going to move up 1 and do the same. Moving range fire, 2 dice. Oh, let's fire 2 dice. We've got a broken 1 strength light infantry Prussian unit there in line. Let's see what we can do with him. Failed that. Could have been another victory banner. So easy. And then again, all we can really do with this stuff is move them up here and here and be done. Trees, there's a knocked over tree there. And mark him. And pull him up here. And be done with him. Nobody to fire at. And I think that's it. Yes. Almost had another victory banner, couldn't pull it off. Bad roll. Bad roll. All right, what's left? 2 chits, both allied chits. 8. That brings us back over here. Does it not? 8 is the guy who has the Prussian leader on the far right. He needs to roll 8 or less. 6, 7, 8, just got it. And mark it. And command here. So this guy. Not that it matters, but no, it doesn't. This guy here, though. And this guy, so 4 units in command can do things. Russian line, that's going to be 3 drops to 1. He did get a hit on the French light infantry and the walled farm, who can battle back since it's melee. So they'll go from a 4 to a 3. A shaken marker. And battle back with 3 dice. I knew that would be too difficult to do. Can't you just go right on the edge there? Why can't you? What's disallowing you from doing that? I guess because there's a bump or something on it. So 3 dice coming back. 2 hits. Wow, Jesus. So they go from a 3 to a 1 with a shaken marker. Threshold breaking. Here. Mark them as done. That kind of backfired. Militia. With their starting strength, probably a 3, which means they'll have 1 die to throw. Where are we at with militia? Standing range fire. Really? No, that's Russian. Militia. It's still 4, though. Why so generous? So 4 dice, that'll drop to 2 dice. On the twos, nothing. Didn't get a 6. That 6 can be ignored. Who's left? Lancers over here. Let's see if we go 1, 2. Right here. Mark them as done. I don't know if we can charge into the old farm. I'm going to guess we cannot. I'll check that. I don't think it will matter anyway, even if we could. I mean, honestly, I don't know if there's much the allies can do at this point at all to catch up. Mark that. I'll check. Don't think it would matter, even if they could. Walled farm. What do we got here with the walled farm? What do we got? Yeah, we can with 1 die. It'd be 1 die anyway if they form square in there, and it's probably a rule that escapes me, preventing me from forming square in the walled garden, the walled farm. I'm going to go ahead and allow it. 1 die coming at the charging cavalry. They get a hit. 2 dice. Nope. If that drops them, I don't think they have anything left to attack with. No. They don't. We just neutered this Lancer unit because there's a 2 penalty for attacking into it. We were 3, which would have dropped us to 1, but now we're a 2 strength and nothing left to charge into there with. So I guess that worked out for the French. All right, 1 shit left, I believe. Leader number 7, who was probably already activated. Yeah, I can see him from here. He already did. So that's turn 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 to the Allies' 1 victory banner. Is there any point that I can think of in going on? All we need is 3 more victory banners for the French. Is there any possibility of the Allies catching up? Let's do timestamp 46. I'll go another 10 minutes or less. And if it isn't over by then, it's over, if that makes any sense. 3 more victory banners for, well, here's prolonging things again. Allies, number 8 shit. First, we got a lot of house cleaning to do. We got to pull all this stuff up. Forgot about that. And we got to do our rally checks. Already started considering what I might want to do next. Nothing nailed down. There is, I don't know if anybody remembers, it's been a while. There's a beautiful blown up enlarged file that I printed off for old school tactical underneath this stuff on the table. It fills up the whole table. And I feel like that thing's been beckoning for me to use it in some form or fashion. And the weird idea that I keep getting is some sort of, I don't know why, kind of, you can't call it a dungeon crawl, but like a post-apocalyptic crawl across the map. Kind of like a Gamma World type thing or Twilight 2000 type thing. Will I do that? I don't know. Probably not. But these are the ideas that are running through my head of late. I keep telling myself to do something different. That would definitely be different. Have some sort of mission that needs to be completed, certain location that needs to be found, and I guess you could do a dungeon crawl if you find the entrance to the dungeon and then switch to that. I mean, there's possibilities. Let me show you this handful of stuff I got just from 1 turn. Hold on. I'm not done. There's still more. Marker intense. All right, now look at this. Again, when playing this way, you need to make sure you get everything from the previous turn, because if something's left behind, it's going to throw you off. And it can cost you dearly. So look at all this stuff. It's quite a bit. Who was it, leader number 8? So kind of, I guess you could even call it kind of like a role-playing type deal. Again, will I do that? Probably not, but it's an idea that I've been running through my head. Leader number 8. Leader less. Whoops, that's not cool. Let's re-roll that. 4, 5 in command, yes. Should have brought one of these in the first place. Since he's in command, so is this. I needed to do my rally check. Someone less there, failed, so he's done. Who else? Lancers, which can't attack him, and a 1 strength him, which can't attack. So there's a lot of stuff that can't do things. The walled farm eats up a lot of your attack dice. The walled garden. But we do have militia, Prussian militia here, which is 4 strength. They'll drop to 2 dice, 1s or 2s. Well, what do you know? 2 hits, he drops to 1 and is broken. Would you say the tides have changed because of that? Hell no. I'm here dropping a bucket. So mark that. What else? That was you, right? Yeah. Again, he's got nothing fired. Everybody's in the stinking way. So he's done. He can't do anything, so bye on him. That's all I can do here. It's a lot of wasted units, but there's range issues and folks in the way, and that's all I can do. Next chit. Next chit's going to be French, and they're going to get a victory banner. That's what I predict. We got to pull chit first. Come on, Frenchies. Nope. Number 4 was all the way to the allied left. 7 ranked leader, so that'll be 7 or less. Again, I could probably most definitely stop at this point. I'm going to go a little bit further. Passes his command check. French have really run away with this. 1 here. So all of these folks right here and here. So what does that mean? That means, oh, we could get a stinking measly victory banner here for firing at this 1 strength French line unit. 3 dice. Let's see, 3 strength rather, 2 hex range, Russian foot. That's 2 dice. Yep, we got a victory banner, rare victory banner for the allies there. He's gone. Again, it's not going to amount to anything regardless. What else? Which makes 2 victory banners for the allies. Let's see this. That's nothing. We'll see. Full strength here as well. Firing 4 dice at light cavalry. Looking for 3s. Got 2 3s. What is the French light cavalry? Is that a 4 strength or a 3 strength? It is 4 strength. Cut them in half. Down to 2, 1 shaken marker. Done there. Next. Heavy cavalry, 1, 2. Done. And unit here that cannot do anything. So that's it. All right. Shit, this better be French. Yep, French leader number 8. How can we, let's say next French victory banner definitely ends it. Who's weak here? Well, we got to figure out command first. We've got this way. 7 ranked leader, so 7 or less. He passed. That is a good thing. Brings, well, technically him, and him, and him, and him. All right. 3 dice, light infantry. Actually, there should be 4 dice since they're light infantry. 2x range, 3 strength. What is this? Light infantry. we're going to have, looks like 4 dice, really? Yep, 4 dice, all right. Making sure that's right. Threes, we got A3 and 1 6. So heavy cavalry, Russian heavy cavalry goes from a 4 to a 3. Pulls back. No, he doesn't. You can ignore that because he has a leader there. Not the result I was hoping for. That's fine. That's the way it goes. Let's go ahead and fire. The house is having an earthquake again. The neighbor's laundry machine is off balance, and I feel like the whole kitchen's going to collapse in at some point. This place is ridiculous. Let's see. French foot artillery, 2x range. And it's something that will never fix, I guarantee you. Down here for what's the range 2 on that? So 3 dice. Give me 3s. I did not get 3s. I got a 6. This is not please. So he will pull back 1 hex. Prolonging things. So all this is prolonging things. I'm going to go ahead and square up against, you know what, let's do it this way. Charge this 2 strength Russian line unit with this light cavalry unit. Force them to what? Form square? Why did they form square? For those that don't know, they formed square because for whatever reason horses would not charge into they would see that geometric shape and be dissuaded from charging into it. I don't know the full horse psychology behind that, but it worked. So when it was charging cavalry, you form your square, which is actually more or less akin to a rectangle, and that would keep the horses from charging into you. Square fires first, 1 die. Gets nothing. Light cavalry, 1 die. Ooh, they got a hit. Drops him to a 1 and breaks him. Give me this. And now we have our heavy cavalry. We'll do the same thing. I don't know how broken squares work. It's a house ruled thing. We'll go ahead and say they can fire. No, we're not going to say that. Not if you're broken. So heavy cavalry, 1 die versus that stupid square. God, he rolled a 3. Of course he did. All right, next shit. Be the French. Thank you. Leader number 6. End this, for God's sakes. End this misery that the Allies are enduring. 7 ranked leader. He rolls a 6, so he's in command. There's the kitchen again, going to come completely collapse. I don't think they believe me. I'm going to film it with sound and show them what the hell's going on when they run there. It's like towards the end of the cycle or something. It sounds like the whole damn house is going to collapse. 1, 2, 1 here, and 2. This is going to end it. I don't care how. Here's how. We're going to fire 4 dice into this stupid 1 strength Russian line unit, and it's going to, there it goes, done. That makes so many victory banners required. I've pretty much used them. Here we go. 13, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 stinking victory banners for the French. They only need 2 more. I'll check the time and probably call this, end this misery. I don't know what happened with the Allies. I don't know if it was me or what. But this has been a horrible, just miserable campaign for them overall. It's just really been bad. Probably one of the worst, if not the worst, showings of somebody trying to intimidate the French. Here's what we'll do. We're at an hour now. If the next shit is, can I pull 1 shit, not 2? Yep, it's an allied shit. I'm not even messing with that. That's done. That's 3 hours I put into this Mockern battle. Over 3 hours. There's no way the Allies are going to come back. We've got 13 victory banners for the French, 2 for the Allies. It's not possible. It's not even likely. It's not ever going to happen. So that's that. Again, I'm not exactly sure what happened. Sitting back is never a good idea based on various victory conditions and the Allies. I don't feel like they sat back and whiled away their time. I'm not sure. I don't think I can chalk it up to bad die rolls for them either. Maybe the French just got the better of the activations and the better die rolls, such that it made that big of a difference. I guess that's what it is. Excuse me, that's what it is. Unsweet iced tea coming back. Is that it? I don't even know why I'm cleaning the house. But that's it. That's the end of this epic scenario. I don't know what else to say about it. The French barely even used what they had at their disposal. A traffic jam over here on the left didn't even allow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a good half a dozen units to do anything. Both sides on the right were getting used pretty heavily. And then I feel like if there was going to be any sort of breakthrough for the Allies, it would have had to have been funneled through the center along this side of the river, perhaps. Because if you remember, more victory banners can be earned by ushering off Allies from the bottom of the French field, which is this right here. So that's what needed to happen. None of that happened. None. There were no exiting of Allies. So, otherwise, house rule notes. I feel like I was able to button down some loose items on our command control stuff and make that work the way it should, but the way I wanted it to, I guess. Its complexion changed throughout the three parts. But yeah, I think I got it all narrowed down. So that's about it. Again, not sure what's next. I've got nothing but time now. We've got Sunday and Monday yet free, so we may see something else tonight, tomorrow, or Monday. Not sure what, but we'll see. All right, if that's nothing, nobody has anything to add to that, we'll go ahead and call it, and I'll talk to you guys later.